Okay.
So next is Ivan.
All right, so it's 40 feet away from me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna dash up to it with my big old hammer, and because I do have that extra 10 feet, I can reach him. And you know, I've been calling it a hammer, but it's a great club.
It is a great club. It's a pretty great club.
Yep.
All right. The first one hits for 6 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And key point.
And the second
flurry of
one.
blows.
Yeah, second one misses.
Yeah,
So
I figured as much. Key point, flurry of blows, rolling twice.
both those hit.
And slash R 2d6.
Another 4 damage.
Not knocking out of the park, but that's 10 less hit points it has.
Maybe.
Well, true.
It is now Oscar's turn. Oscar! Swing your sword, your diamond sword.
And I would be right here now.
Now, do I have... Sorry, I should have looked at this before.
Chuck your axe at it.
My crap. No, I'm not throwing the axe. Yeah, it's just a touch spell. Son of a... Definitely better at casting spells than swinging this axe. But I shall prevail. We will. Yeah, we're just gonna move because I can move 2 here. Huzzah! And oh yeah, we'll just hit something with the axe. Hit a vine.
All right. So we're gonna hit one of the vines with the axe. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Oh well.
21 okay. For 12 slashing damage. That's gonna hit. Are you gonna use a charge?
Not on a vine, no.
Okay.
You could have swapped places with me. I would have been cool with it.
I know.
He doesn't want to.
I'm just saying, because I can close distance faster.
I suppose you can.
So that would have been like the thing.
All right. That was 12 slashing damage.
I'm particularly
actually
a little bit of a distance.
Luckily for you, it's vulnerable to slashing damage. So you actually completely sever one of the vines.
Yeah, I suppose he's the only one of us that has a slashing weapon at this point.
I did not give birth to this roof, but I will raise it.
No, I intentionally made an enemy that bludgeoning damage was not going to be the best use against it, because that's pretty much all you've been using between
bludgeoning weapons and radiant spells.
And a little bit of piercing from Chuck, so.
I also have piercing, but none of my good stuff is piercing. Those spears were good for piercing, but I missed.
Okay. So then it is Cade.
All right. First, I'm going to whistle and activate my longsword.
Okay. No, it's going to activate next to you, and it's going to stay in that space next to you. It doesn't follow you around.
But it can move on its own, right?
It's as far as I know, it just stays in one spot.
It can move within the 5 feet that it's sitting.
Let me double check. You might be able to give up actions to give it commands.
Well, never mind. I'll just run up first, then activate it.
Let me just.
Well, your movement's only 25 feet like mine, right?
Let me double check here. If I can find
I suppose you could just activate it in front of you.
Yep, I'm only 25. Damn.
Yeah, you
No,
could.
well,
throw
well,
it, you
Well,
could.
it's okay because you can reach where I am, so you can just put it there and activate it right next to Doc.
Yeah, you could throw it into this 5-foot square right here, and then it would be able to attack.
It doesn't have it in here. You know what? No, I'm gonna assume that it's gonna follow you. It's gonna stay in the same 5-foot square that you're in. It's gonna count as being in the same space. And it's just gonna follow you.
Okay.
And then it'll use the same initiative you, and it'll just make one attack per turn until the 4 rounds end, and then it'll just collapse. Unless you choose to give up an action to have it attack something.
Okay. I'm going to then do a running jump to in front of or next to Ivan.
Okay.
I can take cunning action to dash.
Yeah.
I don't even need to do that. I can just run up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
It just means you can't disengage this turn.
Yep. And then I'm going to activate it.
Okay.
And can I still attack or?
Yeah, activating is a bonus action, I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will attack the plant.
Okay. That's going to hit for 10 piercing damage. Okay.
Plus my 3d6 because I'm adjacent.
No, because Ivan's adjacent.
Yeah. Well, Ivan's within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
9
take it.
more. Okay.
Solid.
That's so mean.
Solid middling roll here.
And then does my longsword get to attack?
Yes.
On
actually.
its turn, but whenever it.
Yeah.
Its turn comes right after yours in initiative order, so
Okay.
I'm going to roll for it, though.
Okay.
Because it doesn't get any bonus. Oh, no, it's a +3 longsword. So it gets
Yeah.
a +3 to hit because it's not using any other stats except for itself. And it hits for, wow. Well, you're lucky I'm rolling for your longsword right now.
And that's slashing damage.
It's slashing, and I just rolled 8, so it did 16 slashing damage.
Go longsword.
Go longsword.
All right, now it's the Maw's turn, and it's pissed. It's going to multi-attack Cade.
Problem.
Miss. Miss. Damn it.
I'm tiny.
And
I mean, Cade be nimble, Cade be quick.
Cade can't even see over a candlestick.
You're not a gnome.
where's my list?
I'm 2'6", so if it was candelabra.
Passive perceptions. Okay. Okay, so all 3 of you notice those vines I said that were wrapped around something behind it. It glows briefly. Light kind of shines out from a couple of the gaps between like the tightly wrapped vines. And some of the stuff that you, some of the things that you've cut that are like leaking chlorophyll and stuff seem to kind of heal back up.
Whatever that artifact is, we don't want to destroy it.
Oops.
I mean, I really want to blow it up
Wrong.
to make our lives easier,
It's
but
the
I'm
same
not
number,
going
so
to.
that's good. Okay.
So it did what now?
Something glowed and it healed a little bit. But that was its whole turn because it missed with both of its attacks.
Okay.
So it is now Ivan.
All right, Nick, would you be willing to swap places with me?
Sure.
Okay, we're doing a little swapperoo.
Now, Cade, you didn't. Oh no, Cade knew the powers of the boots, so he knows you know you're.
Yeah, so he knows what we're doing.
Yep.
Bloop, bloop.
All
And
right.
I'm happy.
And I am going to be.
Hilariously, the boots don't move. We actually just teleport between pairs of boots. You just-
Actually, I really like that. I really do like that.
you just because they automatically size to your feet anyway. So you just
Yeah.
switch between
So you
boots.
just switch between the pairs of boots. Yeah, I actually really like that.
10.
There's a brief second where there's just a blank pair of boots.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the artifact was right here, roughly.
Yeah, it's pretty much like right there.
Okay. So if I were to move from where I currently am to the square directly adjacent to the artifact.
Well, no, you can actually, you wouldn't be able to do anything to the artifact because, like I said, it's all wrapped. Whatever it is, it's all wrapped up in vines.
Right.
So the vines are kind of like in this space.
Okay.
So you could just attack
yeah.
at the vine if you wanted to.
That basically is my plan here. I'm going to smash down on the vines in front of the artifact, trying my best to not smash the artifact.
Okay. You missed. You missed again.
All right. And I believe that is all I can do.
Yep. So, Oscar.
Okay, do you need me to touch you?
Places.
Well, Cade, do you need me to touch you first? Oh wait, I don't have lay on hands. That doesn't really make any sense. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
I'm fine. I've got
You're fine? Okay.
He just wants to touch you.
I can't make the clicky sound.
Buddy.
Do you want to swap again, Ivan?
Sure.
Okay.
Swap.
I'm gonna hit the vines with this neat axe.
That's a hit. Roars in pain. You're going to use a charge. Okay. So
Mhm.
down to 3 charges. Okay. And
It loses a strength or constitution.
yes. Which doesn't really do much to it, but
I didn't think so, but it doesn't. I mean, if it's attacks or strength based, then
yeah. And then it go.
My turn.
It is Kate's turn. Yep.
All right, so bonus action to disengage. Come to this side. And I'm going to attack the vines blocking the whatever it is.
Okay.
blink.
That misses.
Kip.
Ouch.
So, that's it for me. So, longsword, do your thing.
Oh, it missed that time.
Dang.
Sorry, I was looking at something. I only rolled a 6 though. Blah 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 blah. Okay. It is going to, with one vine, it's going to attempt to grapple Cade, and another one's going to attempt to grapple Ivan. So both of you need to do a. I'm assuming you're both going to use acrobatics check to. So 16 for Ivan, 25 for Cade.
Okay.
You can take disadvantage on that one too.
I might be at a disadvantage.
All right, it successfully grapples Ivan. Got a 19, and that's all that does, though. Is it's got a hold of you. So then it comes to your turn. So you have a chance to. Oh wait, no, I forgot it. The thing glows again. heals a bit.